Welcome, everybody. God, what a great group. A big hand to all of you for being here. Thank you so much. We're really proud to partner with so many wonderful people. And as you've seen, we're kicking this summit off by addressing the question, what has made this community so effective, and how do we take it to the next level? And in a word, that's through partners. And as I look back, virtually everything I've ever accomplished is through mutually beneficial partnerships. And my best partnership that's lasted over 51 years and is getting stronger is, as you saw, is with Liz. Now, partnerships like this require several things, three things in particular that I've learned. Share vision, share values, and have complementary capabilities. And Liz's strengths are polar opposite of mine. And that difference is what makes it work, what makes it stronger today than it's ever been. And it's because we help each other get better. As you can see, I got help just in the video, but I get that every day, and I need it. I badly need it. But the same thing is true for this philanthropic community. Stand together enables us all to greater our good. And if you just imagine what the country would be like if we had many, many more people with this philosophy. If we had millions more who were dedicated to uniting with anybody to do right. That's been my lifetime goal. And so what I urge everyone here or elsewhere, to stand together to help every person rise. So is anyone here up for this? All right, now we're talking. Okay, as usual, I've done the hard part, and Brian gets the easy part. He's going to tell us all how.
That's right. Wow, look at this group. I want to join Charles and Kevin in welcoming everybody to Colorado Springs. We are so excited for this weekend. We just launched the biggest thing that this philanthropic community has ever done. Stand together to help every person rise, and we are going to spend the next couple of days digging into the details. Charles says, I get to tell you how to do it. As usual, he's a step ahead of me. He just told you. Partnership. That's what this philanthropic community is all about. That's why you're all here. That's why this group is as large as it is and getting bigger, and that's what the momentum behind your efforts is driven by, partnership. You just got to see some of our incredible partners. People like Tim Bush and Sandy Earle and Paul Atkins and, of course, Charles and Liz. These people are accomplishing so much in partnership with all of you. I can't help myself. I want to tell you about three more partners who help to set the standard for what's possible through Stand Together. I want to tell you about Bob Challey, Martin Garcia, and my new friend Sean Alexander. Start with Bob Challey. Bob is here with us today. Bob is from North Dakota. You want to see what partnership looks like? Exactly. Do me a favor. Raise your hand if you're from North Dakota. I mean, this is not a big place. Bob brought half the state. It's incredible. But this is how we do what we do, and this is why today we're working with more people than we've ever worked with before. Now, Bob also has just completed a major $30 million project at North Dakota State University. It's a project that is led by an extraordinary dean of the business school, Professor Scott Bollier. Scott's here with us this weekend as well. Scott is a social entrepreneur in education, and his research is helping to show us what it's going to take to help every person rise. Now, I mentioned Martin Garcia. Martin is from Florida, and Martin has been a key driver behind the tremendous success of Americans for Prosperity in Florida. Americans for Prosperity is coming off of our most successful legislative session in Florida ever. In Florida, we're working with social entrepreneurs in public policy, people who are breaking the barriers that are holding people back by passing reforms in criminal justice system, by passing regulatory reforms to eliminate corporate welfare, by passing K-12 reforms and more. All in all, in this legislative session, just since we met in Palm Springs in January, in the last 5 months, 62 legislative victories that Stand Together through our partnership with Americans for Prosperity helped to achieve in the state of Florida alone. That's the kind of momentum that is required to help every person rise. And I mentioned Sean Alexander. NFL MVP Sean Alexander. I hope many of you got to see his welcome message this afternoon on the iPad in your room. Sean is a phenomenal partner. He and his wife Val came to their first meeting in January in Palm Springs. And as Kevin mentioned, we have our largest group of first-timers. Do me a favor, raise your hand if you're a first-timer. Let's give our first-timers a warm welcome. Coming off of that January meeting, Sean was so fired up about the opportunity to partner that he immediately found a way to do that, to take action through Stand Together. And we're going to talk more about what he's doing to help spread some of the most inspirational programs and organizations that you all support across the country. He's helping everyone stand together to help everyone rise. It's an incredible opportunity. We call ourselves Stand Together because that's what we do, and that's what makes us effective. Now, this weekend, we're going to talk about the opportunities for partnership, the opportunities to unite with anybody to do right, and the opportunities to tackle the greatest challenge of our time. So welcome, thank you for being here, and let's have a great summit.